What's going on, y'all? How are y'all doing? And welcome to the Golden Octagon X Joe's Card Stash monthly UFC card chat. We appreciate every single one of y'all for stopping by, whether you're on my channel or Joe's channel. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for us because we would greatly appreciate that. My name is Matt, obviously, and Joe is on this side of your screen. And as I said, monthly card chat. So once a month, me and Joe get on here and talk about some UFC cards, some products that's came out, products that are coming out, and yeah, everything related to UFC cards. Sometimes we show some stuff off, sometimes we open up some packages. We're gonna do both today. But with that being said, Joe, my guy, let the people know how you've been over the past month, and yeah, all that good stuff, brother.
Been good. What have I been doing? Chronicles. I bought one box, got to open that, which was pretty fun. Other than that, just buying some stuff here and there. Nothing too crazy. You know, I'm getting into that point where it's getting to the holidays. Actually, I have a whole bunch of people in October that have birthdays, so I've just been doing a lot of like family stuff and stuff like that. But every night before I go to bed, I'm cruising eBay looking for cards. I've been buying a few things, so I was going to show you some of the stuff I've bought recently, and we just found out that OPTIC's coming out, which I honestly was kind of surprised about. So pretty excited for that. I like OPTIC a lot. So yeah, that's all I got going on. What about you, man?
Hell yeah, dude. Personally, just been doing the thing, dude. I don't know how to explain it. It's like I'm so like in the zone. I kind of like lose track of like everything else going on, dude. Because dude, weeks just go by so quick when you have just stuff. Like when you have like work all day and then you have like stuff after work 3 to 5 days a week, dude. It's like your weeks are just kind of like flying by, and that's kind of like what's been happening. Been opening up some Chronicles, obviously. Not getting the kabooms like I've been trying to for the most part, dude. Wanted one of those, but dude, I think at this point it's just like I'm not gonna keep chasing for something that it's like, bro, I could just buy that, you know. So at the same time, I don't want to say I've gotten burnt out on the ripping. It's just kind of like a small thing for me that I'm just like, maybe I don't, I guess, rip full hobby boxes like every single week. Maybe I do something that kind of change it up, because the price has been kind of like low enough too. So that's kind of the only reason why I have been opening up hobby boxes every single week. But at the same time, it's just like, it is kind of a waste of a lot of money if I'm just spending like $200 every Friday opening up a box of cards. So yeah, I don't know. Kind of thinking about what I'm trying to change up over here. But on a side note, my cards, Joe, are in assembly today at PSA.
Oh,
so
nice.
Grading is done, but the grades are not ready yet. So thank goodness, because I couldn't have controlled myself today. I would have looked, but I'm not going to look. I'm going to get the box back, and I'm going to open it up here when it comes in. So you guys can look forward to that. And yeah, just kind of ready to start talking about some cards with my guy Joe. Like I don't get to see him too often. This will be the last card chat of October, which means Joe's beard's going to start growing tomorrow, the next day?
Pretty much. Yeah, that's when I go for the beard. No, I'm kind of like you. I think honestly, I think a lot of people in the hobby are kind of like that. It's all this Panini product has been coming out, and I think everybody's excited for a month or two or something like that. You open a couple boxes, and then you're just kind of like, okay, like just a lot of parallels, a lot of like, and I guess it's good they're putting something else out, because I definitely wouldn't buy any more Chronicles at this point. So, it's just, I think also this is the time of year where everyone kind of like, like I said, gets into like, the holidays and stuff like that. So cards get kind of put on the back burner. It's really hard to sell cards right now. I find, people don't have a lot of money right now. They're getting ready for Christmas and Thanksgiving and stuff like that. So usually it takes till about January. Like I feel like every year starts off, everyone's super excited. Prism comes out. There's all these new rookies, and then things just slowly slide down to the end of the year, and then it's going to pick back up. Although I have no idea what's going to happen now, because are they making Prism? I actually just saw one of the dudes I follow just put up Prism football, and it shows the new design of what Prism's going to be next year. It would be what the UFC Prism is going to be, but I'm like, normally I would post that, but I'm like, I don't even know if they're gonna make that or not. So like,
Are they just going to be like unlicensed products or?
no. So they're making Prism Football, which is they still have the license for that, but I don't know if they have the UFC license. So I don't know if they're making
Gotcha.
UFC cards. From what I've heard, they're not. So we may get
Yeah,
Prism Football, Prism Basketball, but we may not get Prism UFC. It may be Topps Chrome. I don't know. So
I
it's
just
kind of
hope we
weird.
get something, man.
Yeah, I hope there's something to open. We'll see.
Yeah.
That's kind of where we're in a weird spot right now. And it's kind of like, you'll see when you see the things I've been buying. I've been looking back, like I'm not really looking at Panini stuff at all now. I'm just looking at old top stuff. That's what I've been obsessed with. And they're hard to find. I like trying to work on them, make them in better condition, like using like all this like cleaning stuff I've been learning about. So that's been like my place in the hobby right now. I did have fun with Chronicles. It was nice to open something new, but I wasn't going to buy a lot of it. And I've actually, there's a couple cards in Chronicles that I've kind of pinpointed that I want to try to buy. So if those pop up, I'll grab one. But yeah, just not opening. I'm like you, like I was like, if I get a Kaboom in the one box I get, cool. If not, I'm not buying 5 boxes. They're only $150. It's like I could just buy one of those, no problem.
Yeah.
And I noticed a couple times they used older photo, like the Sean O'Malley's, the old photo of him like shooting the basket. And I'm like, I hate it when they use the same photo over and over again. That pisses me off. So
do something else, man.
Yeah.
Like, especially on the same card, because I'm almost positive that's the same pose that he was doing on last year's Kaboom, right? Even though like it was in like the special packs, it's like it looks like the exact same. So
I think Panini's getting lazy. I mean, especially with the UFC, I think they know they're losing it. They don't give a shit anymore. That's why I'm a little worried about Optic. I don't know how great it's going to be because it feels like they're kind of phoning it in.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Topps did the last year. That they
Yeah.
had also, dude, striking signatures and the flagship was just two not good products, dude. And that's when I pretty much found the UFC. So
I know I always get bummed about
feel
that.
it.
Like you were like 6 months too late. If you would have came in with 2019 Topps Chrome, you would have been all about Topps,
Yeah,
because that product was beautiful,
Yeah. Before we get too far into the show, Joe, we've been on here about 8 minutes. We got to shout out the chat real quick.
Yeah.
Shout out Austin being in here first. The boys are back in town. We appreciate you stopping by today, brother. Josh Sullivan, Gold Jake Matthews, auto 1 out of 10 rookie card. What do you think?
What do you think about Jake Matthews? I don't know much about him as a fighter, really. You're the guy I ask these questions for.
Yeah. Personally, I think I was a lot higher on him earlier in his days, but he's still kind of young now. But I just think he's kind of been shown to get dropped.
Is he rookie in that product?
I'm not sure, to be honest. No idea, but I believe he's like whenever like they ask this, like when they just like. I love they send me a card. They say, "What do you think?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And then they're always the response is, "What's it worth?" I'm like, and then I send them a link to the video that I made on how to find out what their cards are worth. Yeah, so
I feel like he was a rookie either this year or maybe.
Yeah, I think 2023 he's like doing something like this on the card, I believe. Optic rolls. So Gary Fusi, a fan of Optic.
Nice.
Joshua Lopez. Good evening, fellas. Always appreciate the content. Well, we appreciate you for stopping by, Joshua Lopez. Thanks for that, brother. And thanks for commenting. Just let us know that you're here. We need Dana Vegas or Boston downtown.
Dana White?
I guess the Optic, like the like the downtown.
Yeah.
France Ngannou card should sell good now. What do you think about that, Joe?
Surprised.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you.
Dude, I was really surprised how much press he's getting for this fight. Like I don't pay attention to these boxing crossovers. I've never liked them. I don't. It's weird to me. Like I'm like I'd rather just see him fight in the UFC. I mean I like boxing. I just don't want to see a non-boxer box. I've never liked Jake Paul fights or any of that shit. So I didn't watch it, but boy, like he is being talked about. Like it helped Ngannou's stock a lot, and I'm excited for him. I always loved him in the UFC, and he's a rookie that I never bought, which I have a cool Ngannou card, but not a rookie. So I kind of wish I did because he does seem like he's gotten a price spike from this.
Yeah, man. I unfortunately bought an Ngannou rookie probably at like the worst time. I think it was in 2021, I think, but I went back to buy a 2017 museum collection Francis rookie card, and I know that I paid like $75 for it, just a base, still a thick, nice card, but dude, immediately after, like, he was like out of the UFC, and like I think it was like recently selling for like $15-20. I was like, damn it, dude! Like,
You still
like
have it?
yeah. I have it still.
I bet you it's probably gotten close back up to what it should be. I mean,
Yeah.
$75 for. I mean, he's one of the greats. I mean, he's really, really good modern fighter. It should be worth $75, in my opinion.
Yeah, and on a side note, I actually made some money on that fight, dude. I made two bets. I did Francis Ngannou to win straight up. I put $20 on it to win, like, I think like 230 years.
Damn, man.
So, like something like that. And then I put $10 on Tyson Fury to get dropped but still win. And guess what? That one hit, dude. It was like plus 850. I put $10 on it, and I won like I think 95. So I was like, hell yeah.
It's funny because the way the press is, I keep forgetting Ngannou didn't win. Like, because the way everyone's talking about, like, no one thinks Fury won. So it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Damn. So what was what was the total of what you won?
$95.
No, not bad.
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad off $10. But yeah, I think Francis cards should sell good now, but I'm terrible at checking. Like, I told myself earlier today, I was like, I have to list some cards for sale, and I ended up eating dinner, and then I was like, what time's the card chat? 9. Let me see what I got going on, and I ended up taking a little nap, dude. And then like I woke up right when you texted me, like right at like 8:30. That's like right when I woke up, and I was like, yeah, man, got you now, and I started getting ready, dude.
I check prices, and it has nothing to do with cards I own or anything like that. I'm just fascinated with the market and how it works. Like, because it doesn't really work like what you would think. Like, a lot of times when people win, their prices don't spike. They have to win definitively, and they have to be like in the news. Like, it has to be a big ass. Like, Sean O'Malley was the biggest one I've ever seen. Like, even with the hype he had when he won, holy shit! Like, his prices spiked like crazy. But that was a very, very, that one punch drop. Like, you need something like that, it can't just be this like kind of half-ass win. And like, I think the fact that there was no UFC and everyone was talking about Ngannou the next day, that's probably what led to like how much hype I saw about his cards and stuff.
Dana was punching the air in his fucking mansion, dude.
That was I was so happy that he fucking stood his ground, and like, I mean, he made more that night than he'd ever made ever with the UFC.
Dude,
and that's
too bad
that's
wasn't like
considered.
Too what was I gonna say? Like, what was the quote? It was like, too bad he wasn't like considered like the 50K bonus, dude. You're like, it's like, that's absolutely nuts. Yeah, but hopefully Great Horse Rips, the prices are up, and if you're trying to capitalize on that, you are able to. I should probably list a bunch, dude. I have a lot of Francis cards. I'm like, no one wants these now, dude, and I should probably list them now.
You don't sell cards.
Yeah, that's true, dude. I had to, dude. Everything that I've gotten from Chronicles is literally right here still. Everything top loader worthy is right here, and literally all the base cards that I've gotten are right here still, dude.
Honestly, I admire that about you, dude. You're a collector. You're not a fucking. You're not trying to do flips and shit. You love this shit, and you just.
Yeah, I just think the time, like, it's not worth it because I know the cards aren't worth it. So the time it takes to like take pictures, make the listing, post it up, and then if it does sell, dude, for $10, like, then I gotta use my own materials to pack all the shit up, drive to the post office with my gas. Like it's like, what am I really getting out of this? But like $3, like, I don't know, dude. So if it's not like a big card that I don't want, I tend to just kind of let it sit here. So maybe in the next few days you'll see stuff start to pop up. Who knows? Who knows? Pulled out the Prism under. Oh, okay, that's right.
Jake Matthews.
Yeah.
Optic. I'm gonna keep slapping this fly. I got a fly in here. It's driving me nuts.
You're gonna get it, brother.
Ignore me.
Optic looks clean, Natty Beastcast saying, and Natty, I got your package here, man. I will open it
Oh,
later
nice. He's here
on the stream today. Indeed, brother. I'm glad you popped in here. But yeah, but I got the package here. We're gonna open it up later on. I watched a video. I got pulled 3 autos out of a Chronicles 2023 blaster. What are your thoughts on that? I would
didn't
say,
even know the blasters were out.
yeah, me either. And I also got a message from a guy that said that he got a red out of 199 out of a blaster. I'm like, out of a blaster? I thought that was a hobby. Like he was like, well, in the UK, like you're able to, and I'm like, I just haven't even seen the blasters yet. So I'm actually, can you get the Kaboom? He said yes as well. So hopefully, if Kabooms are able to be pulled in the blasters, you might see me over here ripping blasters.
Well, so I didn't realize this, but they do have a card that you can't get in hobby. It's called Revolution, and it exists in it exists in basketball and stuff. So there's UFC Revolution in the blasters, which is pretty cool. Like they're kind of dope looking cards. So you can get something very specific to Chronicles blasters, which thank God, because up until now, Chronicles blasters are literal garbage. So,
dude, I'm surprised how did they get away with doing Donruss blasters for so long, dude, with putting nothing in them, dude?
So, I mean, it does seem like, honestly, if Chronicles has Revolution, if they have the Kabooms, I'd be amazed, but I don't think they do. I would have to look at the back of the box. I'll go to Target and check it out.
I guess we'll see. Maybe next time, start buying PFL cards. Maybe time to start buying PFL cards.
Nagano will probably have a PFL card.
Yeah, if they actually make cards, because they made a set, but he's not in that. I think their top person in the set is Kayla Harrison or something like that. Do you think 23 Chronicles is decent for the price, or is it a waste of money? I think you do whatever you want with your money, brother, to be honest. Don't let anyone tell you buying something is dumb or anything like that, because at the end of the day, it's your money and you're going to do it anyway. What I truly recommend, don't buy retail. So don't buy blaster boxes. If you're going to buy something, buy a hobby, and make sure that you actually like the base cards before you buy a bunch of it, because if you end up not liking the base cards, you're stuck with all the cards that you don't like, because you can't really guarantee yourself that you're going to pull a huge, massive card or anything like that. But, what I will say about Chronicles is it is one of the products that you have the most chances to get a one of one in, if you're going to get one, just because there's so many sets. What's your thoughts on that, Joe?
I'm right there with you. So it all depends on what you're into. Obviously, if you're looking for value of like what you can sell the cards for, like I do that. I sell a lot of the stuff I pull. And if that's the case, then Chronicles, when it first comes out, is pretty good. But the prices have been downsliding like crazy just because everybody's opening it. There's a million parallels. So the prices just start going down as people start seeing, 100 Bo Nickels online, all that stuff. So at this point, probably not. I mean, I'm seeing Kaboom selling for $150. That's what the actual hobby box costs. So that's your best card, really. So for the most part, you're not making money. But if there are cards you really like and you want to open it, I do. I actually think it's really fun. I didn't open Chronicles last year, and this year I opened it. In 2021, I opened it, and it was funner this year because there was more fighters. In 2021, you open it and you're getting 15 Wei Lees, fucking 15 Cyril Gans. Like you're getting 10 fighters, but so many cards of them. So I am happy that I got more cards, and it is fun to look at all the designs, and I think they did good with a few of them. So I don't know. I think it's fun. It would be interesting to know if the blasters have some really good hits, and maybe the blasters are the way to go, which would be crazy because up until now the blasters have been terrible. But I mean, for me, I'm waiting for Optic. I like Optic cards. I like not Optic, but non-paper cards. So I think Optic will be funner to open, but we'll see. I mean, maybe Panini, who knows with what they're doing right now, man.
Yeah, dude. I'm surprised they even announced it. What was crazy to me was they announced it for November 11th, dude.
Yeah, it just out of nowhere. It was like, hey, this is coming out in a week or 2 weeks, and you're like,
dude,
shit.
right? And it's like, y'all push back Chronicles like to mid-October. Like it's been out literally 3 weeks, and then y'all are announcing.
I think it has to do with the
already.
legal stuff. I think they don't know what they can talk about just yet. It all has to do with, you know, what the lawyers tell them they can do. They're probably like, okay, you can release it. So they're like, all right, you know, Optic's coming out. Like, who knows? I mean, these are literally two monster companies battling over licenses, and we're kind of stuck in the middle. So
Yeah, man. Here we go. Sean Strickland hit too. Yeah,
big
that
name.
one also jumped up a ton. Paid $30 for it and sold it for $240. Holy smokes, dude. That's
Wow.
crazy. Good turnaround on that. I don't think if I had any Sean Strickland autos, dude, I probably would have sent it to someone like as a freebie, because I have like a stack of like freebie autos that like, you know, like if a person like buys like a card for me that's like $20 or so, I usually send them like 3 or 4 extra cards, and whether it's like an auto, like a number card or something like that. And I believe I probably sent people base Sean Strickland autos just for free sometimes, before he became the champ. So kind of feel like an idiot for that, but hey, you know, hindsight's 2020, dude.
I'm interested. Did you buy the Sean Strickland before he won and then it spiked? Because yeah, that makes sense. Honestly, I mean, Sean
Yeah.
Strickland's another one. Like, I don't think many people thought he was going to win, and when he did, his prices went crazy.
Yeah. UFC, or I'm sorry, card rips and UFC tips.
Good
What's
name.
your all-time favorite sets? I know Joe likes Kerm.
Yeah, 2018.
Personally, if for tops, I personally like Museum Collection. I think that is a really nice card. For Panini, I have to say Prism. However, I do love me some Immaculate at the same time.
Yeah.
Here we go. My Chuck Liddell Donruss 1/1 sold for $220 on auction, and the buyer just asked me for a cancellation, so he didn't think he'd win. That is what you call a shill bidder, my friend. What you do in that case is just block the buyer, where he is never able to bid on your cards again. That's my fix to all of it. If a person buys something from me and then it doesn't pay, and they have this sob story, oh, this happened, bro.
My dog clicked the button.
Dude, everyone's got like a paragraph reason as to why they can't buy it. It's like, dude, well then don't bid on it, dude. It's like if you like, even look at it like this, even if you know some shit like that happened, if you have $500 in your account and you bid $250 on something, dude, you're already out of the wrong. Don't put yourself in the situation of having $200 because you're just buying just UFC cards, dude. Like, I promise you, there's way more important things in life than buying cards. But what probably happened to you, Stipe will win, is you got shield bidded up. What that means is a person probably had to see your same card, and like they want the comps to look like they're higher.
They're not going to have a 1-on-1.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, you know. But yeah, they just, I guess, I don't know. Who knows? The person didn't pay, so you know what? They can. Never mind. I'm gonna watch my mouth. Yeah, whatever.
Sometimes I've noticed I've listed when people don't win, and you actually get more the next time. So it's not always the worst thing. And like he said, you know, I actually think eBay's been trying to crack down on this. I don't know if they're doing it all the time, but supposedly you're supposed to pay no matter what. So if they start doing stuff like that, people will stop shill bidding and stuff.
Yeah. I guess we'll see. DK Displays, the boys are back. We appreciate you stopping by, DK. DK, if you guys want to see a crazy on-card auto collection, go check out DK's channel. He's got a ton. Those PFL precious metal gems are sweet. I have
yeah, they did do precious metal gems. Those are pretty cool. There's like a 90s set of cards. Like, you know, if you look at a Michael Jordan precious metal gems, I think they're from Upper Deck. They're worth like $100,000 or something like that, and they did them for the PFL, and they're actually pretty sick looking cards. So it'd be cool. I mean, if PFL buys Bellator and they combine, like, I don't know, maybe they start taking on the UFC a little bit. I'd be excited to see somebody take on fucking Dana.
All right, Joe, and the answer to our question right here. I bought 2 Chronicles blasters, and it says you can get Kaboom.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. All right, I'm ready for it, brother. 6-pack blaster on eBay for $25. Those Revolution cards are interesting. How How's a new RVCA treating you, Stache?
I mean, it's fine. I'm going tomorrow to my new corporate orientation where I'm getting new health insurance and all that stuff. But I know the main thing I know that you guys would be interested in is the new RUCA is not involved with combat sports at all. So I'm not going to be shooting UFC fighters at all anymore. So that makes me sad because I had the chance to do that for a very long time. I mean, I did a little bit, but I wish I took advantage of it more often. So, but you know, I can't complain. I have a great job. I take pictures for a living. I'm not doing construction or digging ditches or anything like that. I just don't get to take pictures of UFC fighters anymore.
Yeah, hey, but you have all those memories of when you did, brother, and no one can take those away from you. I know you talk about Steel City Collectibles, but do you know where to really go to get really good deals? No, everyone's got the same deal for the most part. If anyone was trying to be like, hey, this person got an extra good deal, I'd be like, sounds kind of sketchy. I'll pass.
I didn't do this last year, but a lot of people I know in the sports card world are saying look on Black Friday at Steel Cities and David Adams and Blowout.
Mhm.
You can, I don't know if they're going to put UFC cards on sale, but you can buy like $500 boxes for like $200, $300. So Black Friday, check it out. There might be something out there. You know, you might find, I don't know, some UFC box like way discounted. Just don't buy it if it's Donruss because Donruss is garbage.
Yeah. Panini throttling system with optic for the optics. Shouldn't fighters be posting themselves signing Immaculate if that was coming out too?
I don't know about Immaculate. I'm worried about Immaculate because that's the last year that came out the year after. So that would probably come out in January. And from what I've been hearing, Panini doesn't have the license next year. So we'll see.
Yeah.
That would be a bummer because I really liked Immaculate.
The Blasters is on UFC. I would not join a break of Blasters. That is something that I would not do. Glad to see you both on here. We appreciate you stopping by, Jiho. What's going on, man? And let us know how your girlfriend Vern is doing. You know, I bought some Strickland because I like him, just not $200 profit. I like it.
Do you think he beats? Who's he gonna fight? He's gonna end up fighting Hamzat. You think he
probably
beats
Hamzat? No chance, dude.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you.
It seems like a steal to me. Yeah, fair enough. What are y'all ripping today?
You gonna buy that for us?
I guess I'm not sure, dude. Steve will win. That's just almost 30. Almost at 30. Isn't the guy he's lost this weekend? One champion. Does one championship make cards? I don't think so, man.
No. It would be cool. I like one championship.
Yeah, PFL plus Bellator comes up with whatever new name.
And Buster.
PFL Buster. I don't know.
The dude that runs PFL was on Ariel Helwani today, and he was talking about that. He's like, everybody loves PFL, but nobody knows the name. Like they have a terrible, like they're good at making fights, but they're not good at marketing, and they need people to like.
And they think Bellator's a better name? That's a terrible name, too.
Well, I mean, honestly, is UFC a great name? No, it's just because they figured out a way to make us all like it. And I got to ask you real quick, is that a Ben Askren shirt you're wearing?
It is indeed, man. I was going to see if anyone was going to point it out. It actually says
best collection of UFC shirts ever.
Ask for Askren, dude. And in the bottom, it says, I will get on his back and chant USA, dude.
That's amazing. I will take a knee to the face in 4 seconds.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Is UFC cards on the decline? Seems like there was a mass production in 2022. That's what killed the hobby and its value. I think just people in 2021 were really hyped for it, and maybe the hype died down after 2021, and now it's kind of it's currently around the holidays, as Joe said. So, but personally, it's hard for me to speak on it because I don't really pay too much attention to its value. Like, I like the fighters and I buy the cards for the fighters. I truly don't. Dude, I might sell 2 cards per month. Like, and that's not a lot, so it's like I really don't look at the prices too much. But Joe, can you answer this question?
Very much so. There's a whole bunch of things that are involved. UFC cards are on decline, but so are every other sports card out there. So is the economy. So is the stock market. Everything's getting its ass kicked because the world kind of sucks right now. There's wars, there's inflation, there's all types of horrible shit. Not to mention that Panini did mass produce cards more than anybody's ever seen, but so did Topps, so did everybody. It's because people started buying cars like crazy. Yeah, and it's like you said, like when UFC cards first came out with Panini, they were at the highest levels ever because we were all trapped inside and we had tons of money and nothing to spend it on. Now we're out in the world. We can go to Disneyland. We can go to do whatever. So people aren't spending as much money in cards. So yeah, things are slowly sliding down. But honestly, we're about back to where we were. If anybody who collected before COVID, the prices are about the same as they used to be. So we're back where they should be. I don't think that's where UFC cards will be. But they have the most room to grow, I think, out of any sport because of the amount of people that love UFC and don't know that these cards exist and probably collected as kids. They probably collected baseball cards and stuff like that. And if they figure out this stuff is around, they'll start buying and it'll slowly build up naturally. And who knows? But like Matt said, like, you got to collect this stuff because you love it. Like, this isn't something to make a bunch of money in or flip or that type of stuff. Even in the regular, basketball and baseball and all that, it's hard to do that and make any money. This is something you should do for fun. So, yeah, that's my long-winded answer.
Yeah, I think a lot of people see the big prices of basketball cards and they immediately look at what's the cheapest cards available right now, and they go cheapest first, and they see UFC is literally the cheapest product, and they buy the cheapest product, and then they pull out of like 199, and they're upset that their Nate Diaz out of like 199 isn't worth $70,000, dude. It's worth about $7, and they get so upset, dude. And it's like, well, don't do it, but for the money, dude. Like, if you do it for the money, I'm glad that happened to you. Trying to go for filibuster. It's sorry, Gio. Panini, Google, or
Gone
bad.
Google? What's gone Google?
Panini good or bad? I mean, I guess I don't. I guess I'm just not sure what you're asking, dude. I'm a little sad about Panini losing the license. I love Select. Yeah, Select was cool. I loved Prism. I love Select this year. But Optic was really cool to me. I got 2 1-of-1s from Optic, so I can't complain too terribly much. We got Hawaii 5-0. Aloha, everybody. What's going on, Hawaii 5-0? Appreciate you stopping by today. And, well, is it going to work for me? I think my connection's slowly. I don't know what's happening to my connection, y'all. If it's bad, that's on me. I'm getting my little low Wi-Fi logo right now, but I'm plugged in, so I'm not sure what the issue is. Maybe if I turn off the Wi-Fi on my phone, that'll make it better. Hopefully that'll help. But yeah, and Ariel shout out. Okay. Let's see. Golden has some happy hours around him wearing that Askren shirt. Thug Nose and Thug Stache collab. All right.
I'm Thug Stache, I guess.
I guess I'm Thug Nose. Aloha, drop the smash button. Yeah, thank you, Hawaiian 5-0. Hit that like button if you haven't already. We appreciate it. Disneyland, I bought a case of cards and sent my kids to school. Tops is where it's at all day, every day for me. Well, thanks for dropping your opinion, Jay Wolf. Standard, I started collecting recently and opened hobby boxes. What on earth do I do with all this bulk? You keep it, brother. Congratulations. You're a card collector. Yeah, I guess that's some emojis there. Colton, fun and joy is where all fun. The fun and joy is what it's all about. After Francis' performance, my favorite cards of Francis, even though I have a more valuable 1-of-1 in my collection, but I love about not money, always profit. Yeah. And the internet doesn't know how to take Golden's hot and is confused by Askren stain on the sherry. It's the design.
Oh yeah, I can send you some clothes if you want, man.
Dude, hell yeah, because I see it in like some spots here, but I'm like, I'm not paying $45 for this damn shirt at the
Nah,
coastal edge. Like no, I'm not doing that.
we'll talk, buddy. We'll talk after.
Fair enough, Joe. DK Displays will buy the bulk.
Yeah,
That's
he
what he
needs
said.
cards to get signed.
Yeah, dude. Not a bad idea. Francis got robbed, Jay Wolf is saying, and everyone, please don't forget to smash the like button. Mahalo. Thanks, Hawaiian 5. You are truly the man, dude. But Joe, we are caught up on the chats, dude. So real quick, while we are into it, any last thoughts on UFC Chronicles? We got about 2 to 3 weeks left. But in reality, we probably got about a month and a half left because Optic going to get pushed back a few times.
Probably. My my thoughts on Optic is kind of like every set. Like when it came out, I just started like looking at the breaks and the people opening it, and I saw a couple cards that I like. So those are the cards I'm going for. One of them is the Cheeto Optic ticket. There's a gold version of that. I love those Optic tickets, so I've been looking for that. I haven't seen one go on sale yet, but I'll probably buy that as a single if I can find one for a decent price. Anybody sees one, let me know. Trying to think of what else. I mean, I like a lot of the Origins cards.
Let me see what cards I like this year. I don't like the Origins cards look dope.
There's Origin autos that are pretty
There's
cool.
a few other ones that look dope too. I'm trying to figure it out. I like the look kind of like the playbook cards, if that makes sense. Like for being paper cards, those at least look, I guess, like semi cool.
Yeah, I got a Yuri of that.
Yeah. Let me think. What else in here? Dude, people were flaming me on my second box because I always said that this was the Spectre Optic, and they're like, it's considered a prism. It's like,
no,
all
it's
right.
a Phoenix.
Yeah, it's like Jesus. Like I was just talking about like the material, but they're like, is this guy on a different planet? It's like, all right, man. Like,
I mean, there's a lot of sets to keep straight with that,
dude. It's like, sorry, dude. Yeah, I like Illusions is always dope. It has been every year, and I like what's called Limited this year, dude. I think that one's cool.
Let's see it. I don't remember Limited. Oh yeah. Those have good photos. I was actually really excited about the
like,
photos
it's like
they
the
used for those.
hollow, but it's kind of like paper card still. But it's I think the Limited's pretty dope. Yeah, I like that one. But if you can get a numbered Illusions, dude, does anything beat that? Numbered Illusions cards, because it's like red and like their faces in the background. Those are pretty dope in my opinion. But hey, I have one of those out to get graded right now, a Yuri Asia Illusion. So hopefully that gets a 10, but probably not because it was my first time really trying to get cards graded. But
to watch that video.
I'm nervous, dude. You have no idea. It was $550 just to get the cards graded. So 20 of them bad boys. So I guess we'll see. So nothing else with Chronicles.
No, that's it. Maybe I'll buy blasters. I kind of want to see what those Revolution cards. I mean, I'm at the point now
if you
where
get Kaboom, shit, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like you. It's like if I'm cruising through Target and I see it there, I'll usually grab one. I'm like, screw it. It's $30. It'd be something fun to open. A lot of times, just because like the whole production with what I have to do to film videos, I just end up ripping it with my kid, like at home. Like I'm not going to set up all my lights and shit for like a blaster,
Yeah.
But we'll see. Maybe if I have some other stuff to talk about, I'll do it.
All right, fair enough. And we kind of talked about Optic and beyond, dude. So are we going to get Immaculate, I guess, do you think?
Well, that's what I was just saying. I'm kind of weary, like DK said, like you would see them probably signing at this point, and you do see people signing stuff, but they're talking about tops from what I can tell. So I don't know. We'll see. I just hope if they do it, they do it right, because last year Immaculate was beautiful, and I hope if they do that again, like it's a lot of on-card autos, it's a lot of like really cool shit. But who knows what's going on at that company. Do you want to pull up some of the Optic stuff? Can you do that or no?
Yeah. Let me. Was it on? Let's see, 23 UFC. Well, I should have been typing, but I wasn't. Gotta love it.
Oh damn! It's getting late.
Is it?
we've been chatting away.
Dude, 40 minutes we've been on here. Let's step on the gas real quick, Joe. Let me see. Share screen.
We'll just
Don't
cruise
need
through
the
real quick.
audio. Share. There we go. So 23 UFC Donruss Optic. The one of ones always look super dope. Those gold vinyls.
One thing I will say, I don't like rated rookies when they're like action photos. I actually like my rated rookies like they did last year, where it's like a studio photo, where it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think they just look cooler that way. So I'm a little bummed that they didn't do that this year.
Yeah, gold vinyls are dope. You can also get them in Chronicles too, so keep that in mind.
Hey, real quick, do you think Almeida wins this weekend?
Probably. I'll tell you exactly how it goes if you guys don't know. Just watch all of his fights. It goes left front kick to the face, double leg takedown to Donkey Kong ground and pound or rear naked choke. I mean, that's how he wins every single one of his fights.
Is there a DraftKings bet for that?
Unfortunately not, dude. But I would say Gelatin Almeida round 1 should happen. But dude, don't count out Derek Lewis with the 6-pack, dude. I love me some Derek Lewis. I'm rooting for Derek Lewis. It's just
he's got
they keep matching him up. Yeah, they just keep matching him up with wrestlers, dude. So it's just like, oh, I don't want to see that. Velocity this year, Joe. What's your thoughts?
I like Black Velocity a lot. I'm gonna have to see him in hand. It's so hard with these photos, like every time I see these things, I'm like, but then I get them in hand, and I think they look cool. So we'll see.
This looks pretty sick.
Yeah,
light it up. Those look like they could be pretty sick cards. And it's like something that simple. Where was this at? Like this whole time, dude. It's like that actually looks pretty cool. Rising Sun. Like, why didn't they do this the whole time, Joe? Where have they been at? They've done nothing like this the whole time. It's just been shitty photos with a terrible like octagon fucking background, dude. This is probably one of the coolest cards that they've even made, dude. Rising Suns, that's dope, right?
I don't like it, but you do. So
you don't like it?
Nah, not really. I like the other one, but that one's a little weird for me. But we'll see. Again, I judge these things and then I get them in hand and it totally changes.
Yeah, like it's almost kind of like a downtown, like almost, but it's like the scenery picture instead. But it is what it is. Downtowns, dude, stop using it's. I could make this card on Canva, dude.
Yeah.
I guess it looks a little bit better than it did last year.
Well, I mean, I would say like what I said about Kabooms personally, if you get one of those, sell it the second you get it, like get it on eBay as fast as you can. The only one I actually really liked the Yuri Prohashka from last year. That was actually a really dope, the downtown card. Yeah. And that's how I am with all this stuff. It's like usually like I'll see one or two where they use the right photo and the right design. I'm like, that's a sick card. But people who are just like, oh, it's a Kaboom. I'm like, yeah, but that's a shitty photo. And like, I don't know. Like I have to really like the card. I'm not going to have Panini tell me like, this is a great card. Like, no, I got to like it,
Yeah, makes sense, dude. Is this the first time they're advertising Schalke Auto? And he's been in like the past few products, dude. Haven't gotten one yet, dude.
No, me neither. That's upsetting. That's the same photo they used from Select last year, though. Like, I love that photo in Select last year. And I'm like, come on, dude, get new photos.
Dude, they were using like the same pictures that was on the old Topps cards for like the first 2 years, dude. Yeah. I was like, well, what are we doing here? Herb Dean Auto.
This is the worst photo, though. He's just standing there like.
He's like, hey, like, yeah, it is what it is, dude. Yeah, rated rookie set checklist: Alex, Bo Nickal, Jack Della. Who would have thunk that, dude?
I will tell you this right now. A goal for my channel going forward is I want to interview somebody who works either in Panini or Topps that designs cards, and I want to know what goes into choosing photos, choosing designs. Like, I'm sure it's a harder job than we're making it out to be. It probably has a lot of hurdles to go over, but it seems like some of the choices, I'm like, what are you guys thinking? Like, dude, that photo is bad and you've used it for 2.5 years. Like, what are you doing, you know? And then hopefully when I yell at them, they're going to be like, you know what? We're going to hire you to come work here and show us how to make better cards. And I'm going to be like, okay, pay me $500,000 to do that, and we'll make this happen, and we're good.
So it would take $500,000.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. You know? Like shit.
All right, I'll do it for $150K.
Like shit. Out of that, like I said, like I would do that shit for like $100K a year. I will move to Texas right now for $100K a year to do that.
That's the hard part for me, is I'd have to get my wife to move to Texas. That'd be harder than any part of like the job.
All right. Jiho saying thought Chronicles was competing against Don Russ for which it was better for campfires. Nothing like roasted marshmallows with Chris Dawkins. Natty Beast Cat, I like the time you thought you put Kamzat. Dude, that was heartbreaking. Heartbreaking, dude.
It was funny. Matt sent me a screenshot of that. He's like, what card do you think this is? And I'm all, KCH. And at first I did think Kamzat, but then I was like, oh, he's sending me this for a reason. So I'm like, oh, that's Caitlin Chikugian for sure.
Dude, such a heartbreaker. There's not even an H in her name, dude. That's the wild part.
I think they named the card after her old name.
Right, dude. Crazy, dude. What a buyer's market the hobby is right now. Yeah, Joe, you can speak on it, dude. I'm terrible at selling and I'm terrible at buying singles like when I should, dude. I don't do either like I should. Did you say you can pull a Kamzat Kaboom from Chronicles Blasters this year? I'm not sure if he has a Kaboom, Joe, to be honest.
Oh, he just said a Kaboom. We don't know. We have to look at the box. Neither one of us have gotten a blaster, so.
Yeah, the rated rookies look better than the actual shots. Yeah, there you go. From last year, Panini is holding us hostage with this great design. Hard to take Connor Card serious on 2023. It hasn't fought in 3 years, but I just think just the person that he was for the sport, his cards will always hold some kind of value. Like, you know, like when anyone thinks UFC that's not in every week watcher, dude, most people think Conor McGregor, dude. That's the wild part.
Well, the weird part's going to be is if he does get back into fighting and, like, let's just say Chandler mops him, like it's not even competitive. It's going to mess up a lot of people's image of what he was. I mean, it's like a lot of these guys when they get older. That's why I always love that Khabib left on the top, because it's sad to watch Anderson Silva just get mopped, or Tony Ferguson. Like, these dudes you love just get dropped, and you're like, fuck, this sport is hard when you get older, you know?
Yeah, I like what Jiho. I like we're all chasing the magic dragon like some drug. Obsession wax glue from Brazil. They probably have better photos of fighters on Instagram accounts, and that's true, dude. Sure. I just got 5 blasters today. Daniel Vasquez. They have Kabooms.
Oh, there you go. It's confirmed.
In one box, I opened 2 number cards and had an auto. Same box, dude. What a heater. Well, congrats on that, Joe. While we have time still, do you want to show off your thing, or do you want me to do open my little package first?
Let's do this, because I'm not going to go over my recent purchases because we're getting low on time. So I'm just going to show real quick, because you're showing something you got from the same person. So let me see if I gotta see if I can do my camera real quick.
All right, I will put you full screen, Joe.
Oh, hold on. Let me fix this.
Oh yeah, you want to turn it off and then turn it back on.
Hold on.
I have the same issue.
You gonna work? You gonna work?
There you go.
Hey, look, it's my hand. So, this is Justin, who's actually in here right now. Natty, what do you say his last name? Natty Beast Cat.
Natty Beast Cat, yeah.
Natty Beast Cat sent me this this card. Magnon. Dude, how do you say her name?
Manon Vieux.
Yes, dude. I have trouble with French completely. But he saw how I was into her, and I'm a fan of hers. So he sent me this card just basically like, I love your channel and thank you. And that was super sick. So I wanted to take a second to thank you. Thank you, Justin. That's super rad. Anybody who sends me stuff, you know, it's amazing. I never thought people would send me things when I started doing this channel, and I really appreciate it. I love this card. I do like her a lot. I do think she could become champ. So I'm holding on to this. I'm actually probably going to get this graded. And I believe he sent you something as well.
Oh, yeah. All right. All right. Well,
You know.
in that case, let me get mine pulled up here full screen. Yeah, I'll do it like that. This is also from Justin, aka Natty Beast Cat. Let me pull your comment up there so we know who you are. Right here at the bottom, Natty Beast Cat sent Joe that Manon Fear and then sent me whatever is in here. And dude, I can't catch a break. Look, they put a hole in.
Is that like a woodpecker? Get out,
dude! I wish I knew. I'm probably just gonna tear it from here, to be honest, because it seems like the most easy way to get in here. But looks like packaged pretty well though, so yeah, we should be good. Got a hole in the car, dude. Keep in mind that if anyone sends me something, this is what I go through. Whether it's UPS or USPS, it doesn't matter. They don't give any. They don't care at all, dude. Oh,
I think you need to talk to the people delivering your shit and just like take them aside and be like, yo, what the hell, man? Like, what are you guys doing to my shit?
Do you hate me?
Right? Did I do something to you at some point?
They're like, yeah, all these damn packages you order.
Right? Like, I wouldn't have to stop here if it wasn't for you.
It's like, dude, I live on a busy street with a bunch of other people. All right, I think I'm able to get one side of this open. I'm glad it's protected because if it wasn't, dude, it probably would have got mollywopped in the mail, dude.
Yeah.
Here we go. We got something out, though. I don't want to show it. Well, here. Well, I guess. Put it like that. Make sure there's nothing else in here. Yeah, we good. All right, dude. No way. Dude.
Come on. Holy shit.
Dude, you didn't have to do that.
Damn.
That's dope, dude. National Treasures? This is the new one this year. National Treasure 2023. Sugar, Sean O'Malley. 51 of 99. Patch auto, dude. Get out of town. Let me flip my camera back around here, dude.
I do have to tell you, Justin, that Matt actually doesn't like Sean O'Malley, so you messed up.
Dude, you didn't have to do that. That's so dope.
That's
Look
amazing.
at that, dude. Dude, you guys are too nice to me. Like, I don't want to get like emotional, but dude, like when someone sends you something like that, dude, that's dope. Like, you know, it's like,
yeah, that's super cool.
Like, oh no, dude, like I'm just the guy over here that just decided to start, you know, recording me opening my cards one day, and it's just turned into this community now, Joe. You know, like it's kind of wild, dude. Like, I don't know.
Nah, that honestly is the best thing about this, and we've talked about it separately. Like, I know all you guys, you know, tell us all the time like how much you appreciate it, but this shit is a lot of work. This is like putting these videos out is like feels like a second job at times. But every time I think about not doing it anymore, you know, I'll have some people hit me up or some people send me some stuff, and you realize like just how much like you're bringing something that people enjoy. And at the same time, you know, like I bet you if I didn't do this for 2-3 weeks, I would want to do it again. Like it's a big part of my life as well. So, you know, I'm just happy we can do something that people like, and you know, and when people do that stuff, it's crazy. It's like, damn, that's really, really thoughtful. So thank you, dude. Justin, from both of us. Yeah,
dude, truly, dude. Like that's so cool, dude. Like I just can't stop looking at it. I'd like to be honest, dude. I'm excited for that. And Justin, dude, if there's anyone that you're interested in, man, just like some random fighters, hit me up on Instagram, man. Let me know, because you know I got a shit ton of cards here, so I don't mind like returning like the favor at all, man. As long as I have some stuff to send back to you, dude. I truly do appreciate it, man.
He's all Connor 1 of 1. Let's go.
Right? I don't have that, man. I'm sorry. Let's see. Just wanted let's catch up real quick. Probably Austin, because last year Austin asked the question. I wonder if they juiced this year's Chronicles blasters like they did last year with Select. Hopefully that would be dope, dude.
Yeah.
And Daniel saying, yeah, because last year sucked. I might have to buy a couple. Then got some insane shit from out of Select Blasters last year. I unfortunately did not. Jesus, what a good man indeed. Yeah, so everyone reacting. I hit that same card with the Phoenix Gold Bone Nickel and Hobby. Jesus Christ, dude. Absolutely nuts. Big dub indeed. Shout out Natty Beast Cat. Shout out Natty Beast Cat for being the absolute dude. Truly, dude.
Oh, you don't have to send me anything else, but
thank you, man.
Thank you. Yeah.
And then Natty Beast Cat, 100% genuine, brother. Awesome. Hell yeah, dude. So, Joe, we've been here about an hour, man. Anything before we get out of here? I know you said we've been rolling, and I know that you have a family and everything at home, so I don't want to keep you here too long.
Yeah, no, every time we do this, I lose track of time because it is so fun to talk to all you guys. Nothing big. I mean, I'm excited for your PSA video more than probably anything I got coming up. I am going to send some stuff to PSA, but I think I'm just going to wait a little while because I got a lot of cards to go through. I actually have a pretty big order to get together. I guess Optic, I mean, they're saying November 15th, but like I'm kind of with you. I think that's going to get pushed. And until then, I actually have some other videos I want to make. There's a bunch of little stuff that I've been trying to put together. So hopefully I get a chance to make some stuff I think you guys would think was kind of interesting. It's not your normal videos, but be just kind of some cool shit I've been thinking about. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got going on.
Yeah, here we go. Look. Come on.
What is that?
Focus, you thing. Focus. You got it. You got it.
Almost there. Oh, look at that. Assembly. Yeah, so when it ships, you're going to get a thing that says view your grades. And if you click on that button, it's kind of cool the way PSA does it now. Like
are you sure?
Yeah. Well, each card that you send in will pop up on the screen backwards, and then you can swipe right if you want to flip them over and look at the grade. So they make it kind of fun, but you should do it live.
Yeah.
I've actually never done it live. I've never been able to wait till I get the cards. And I also I'm always nervous that I probably blew it. And I think if I got a whole bunch of 8s and 9s, I'd probably be so pissed off it'd make for a really bad video because I'd be all pissy,
But that would be perfect too, because at the same time you
get the real
genuine
reaction.
Yeah. Yeah. So, dude, I'm just hoping I get like 2 or 3 10s so I can maybe show myself that I have some clue of what I'm doing. Like if I sent 20 cards in, all I'm hoping for is like 2 or 3 10s, dude. Like there's a few cards that I know look really, really good. So I'm just hoping for the best, dude. Like, and there's a few cards like I sent in a 2020 flagship black Whaley. Like I know it's not a 10 because it's 2020 flagship. So I'm hoping that it's a 9.
Wait, black, what's that out of?
69.
Oh, okay. I know somebody who might want that card if you ever want to get rid of it. I know a huge Whaley fan. Because that's a rookie card.
Yeah. But it is flagship, so who actually knows? I think I have a few cards, maybe. I don't want to say promise to people, but I told you I would let you see what I got, because I know there's a few that you said that you liked. There's some Valentinas in there. There's a gold BJ Penn auto in there.
Oh, I saw you pull that.
Yeah. So those are in there. Who knows? And then I will probably end up sending Mace Collectibles some form of Valentina, because dude, I'm not a Valentina fan at all, really. And I've gotten so many nice Valentina cards over the past 2 years. So it's like, I just need to get these graded. But
she got robbed in that last fight though, man.
Hey man, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Did you win money in that bet?
Baby. And still, no, because I had bet Alexa Grasso to win via decision, but because it was a draw, it didn't even void it. I just lost it. Because I didn't pick her straight up, if I would have picked her straight up, I would have still won. But I ended up still winning money that night, though. But yeah, dude, I'm excited. Some other news, y'all. It is October 30th right now. That means your boy in 10 days is going to be 31 years old. So
Oh
my
shit!
birthday's coming up, dude.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday, man.
Yeah. 31, dude. Officially, was that over the hill or
You're over the hill. Fuck.
well, whatever it is. Holidays are coming up, y'all. So, gonna have some downtime here and there. So maybe look for some extra content from me over here, because that's usually when my brain starts kind of working, when I'm like up, like kind of late at night, like, oh, this is a good idea for a video. But the end of this month, I'm going on vacation. So I've been doing this every single week for as long as I can remember now, dude. Every week I've been here opening cards. So I'll probably take a little break at the end of the year, because be going back to Jamaica. I went last year.
Nice.
I took cards to open on the beach last year to Jamaica. It was Donruss, but I'm not sure if I'll just have something filmed ready to go, or if I won't have. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But that's going to be the last week of this month. So or the last week of November, so after Thanksgiving. But
You're gonna be too high to open any cards.
yeah, dude. It is what it is.
Hey, real quick, I meant to mention it, but congrats on 2,000 subscribers, dude. That's huge. That's a big deal. I think out of every UFC card person, I think Macy at the most is 1.5. So you're the big man on the hill, dude.
Dude, I don't feel, dude. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy, to be honest. I don't like. It's cool to have that many, but at the same time, like, you just, like, when I see that, it's like, what's your, like, I don't know, like my income, like, this month, my estimated monthly revenue is 58.22 this month. So it's like,
so you're
it's cool.
Right,
like, it's cool, but maybe if I can make $59 instead of 58, I'll just feel just a little bit better, dude. So at the end of the day, unless you got like hundreds of thousands, millions of people, dude, then you're just kind of doing this as a hobby for fun. Like, for sure, I'm not making a living off doing this or anything. I just appreciate all y'all for stopping by every single week to come watch this guy and that guy open up some cards on YouTube, and chat up like this. But Joe, I'm not gonna hold you up anymore, man. Next video you got coming out, you got any plans?
No, I might do one between now and Optic, depending if Optic gets pushed. But yeah, I'm kind of just going with the flow. If I feel like making something, I'll make it. If not, just keep doing what I'm doing. I don't know. Probably next week or so. So we'll see.
All right, cool. Well, with that being said, we appreciate all y'all for stopping by, hanging out with us here tonight on a Monday night. But if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up button on your way out and subscribe to mine and Joe's channel. The link to both channels are in the description to this video. We greatly appreciate you for subscribing. But yeah, with that being said, I'll be in Jamaica the end of next month, Joe. So we might be able to get a card chat from Jamaica, depending on how my service is.
I'll just have to fly out for that one.
But yeah, with that being said, we'll hopefully catch y'all sometime next month. But appreciate all y'all stopping by. We'll catch y'all later. Peace.
Later.